Here you can see Mr. Andauer adding a chemical called hydrogen peroxide to a large jar. Hydrogen peroxide has the chemical formula H2O2. It's a little bit like water, except water has the chemical formula H2O, so hydrogen peroxide has an extra oxygen atom in its compound. If left alone, hydrogen peroxide will slowly break down into water and oxygen. You can speed up this reaction by adding a catalyst. The name of the catalyst is called manganese dioxide, and here some has been added. Straight away you can see the hydrogen peroxide is starting to bubble. These bubbles are caused by oxygen gas being produced as the hydrogen peroxide breaks down. You can also see a white vapour being produced, which is the water. The reaction is exothermic, so it will get warm. Remember, the catalyst, manganese dioxide, is not being used up in this reaction. Instead, it's simply speeding up the rate at which hydrogen peroxide breaks down into water and oxygen. In this experiment, you'll be asked to investigate how changing the concentration of hydrogen peroxide affects the rate at which it breaks down into oxygen and water. You'll need to think carefully about how you will collect the oxygen and measure how much is made. You'll need to think about how you will change the concentration of the hydrogen peroxide. You'll need to think about how you're going to collect your results and design an appropriate results table to do this. You can see the reaction is beginning to slow down now. This is because most of the hydrogen peroxide has broken down into water and oxygen. Eventually, it will stop. Here's the same reaction again. This time, a little bit extra catalyst has been added, and some more hydrogen peroxide. You get an idea of how vigorous this reaction can be. Notice how the reaction speeds up. This is because, being an exothermic reaction, the heat produced also causes the reaction to get more vigorous. Like before, eventually the hydrogen peroxide is completely broken down into water and oxygen, and the reaction will stop. Hydrogen peroxide turns to water and oxygen.